Let's start with you, Doc. What led you to take a head?
Okay, everyone, I know you're all excited to get started, and so am I. I just wanted to say that I'm excited to be here coaching this team. I think we have a great group of guys, and we've got a chance to go a long way. But that does not happen without us putting in the work, and that starts today with our practice. So
And now, your Philadelphia 76ers starting lineup. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 39, Jeremy Grant.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Hi, everyone. Now checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Indiana. And so in the game for the Pacers, Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. C.J. Miles is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. On the wing, George. He's covered by Grant. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Passes to lights out. Tipped away. Stolen by Rubio. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Left side, West. Hibbert with a screen for West. And George, here we go. Indiana again missing.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's lights out, and that's off the glass and in.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Here's Rubio. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. West dishes to Rubio. He kicks it to George with the shot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Well, they finally miss on their 4th shot of the game. That's a good way to start things off.
poked loose. And here we go. Carter Williams heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Miles the pass to West. And he banks in the layup. West has got his second bucket of the game to go. The 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's lights out. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Now Rubio. Moments ago, our Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with the coach, Frank Vogel. Doris.
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, well, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
West kicks to George. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, had a little mini slump there to start the game. Missed his first three, and maybe this one will get him into a groove here.
The 76ers lead. Carter Williams dishes to Grant. He feeds it to Roten. The pass to lights out. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in opponent shooting percentage, fourth in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots, so not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Marion setting the pick for Hill. Dishes it to Marion. In low to Scola. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Marshall passes to lights out. Off on the layup.
Great work getting in the shooter's face and then getting back to the boards to grab the rebound.
Pass to George. The rebound by Lights Out. Lights Out's got his third rebound on the night. 18 feet out. Here's Williams, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
It's rebounded by Lights Out. Lights Out's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams passes to Lights Out. A floater, and the shot is good. Lights Out's got 8. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Hill. Kicks it to George. The feed to Mahinmi with 4 seconds on the clock. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy.
Get in his face.
Completely new group here for Philadelphia. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Mahinmi. West comes in for Luis Scola. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for George. And so in the game for the Pacers. Down low, West and Hibbert. Ricky Rubio is out there with George Hill. And it's Miles in at the small forward. Good on the second free throw.
So far in the game for Lights Out, he has 9 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
West kicks to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. West a screen on Carter Williams. shoots from 12, and Rubio gets it to go on the assist from Roy Hibbert. Rubio's got his first bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 3. Feeds it to Roten. Pass to Lights Out. Fires from the line. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Rubio outside. Pass to Miles. West a screen on Grant. Here's Miles. Blocked. And they get it back. And Rubio kicks to Hibbert. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Lights Out's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Goes up on the block, and the jumper is on the mark. And that's now 6 points for Michael Carter-Williams. Rubio outside. West inside. Rubio dishes to West. Hibbert inside. Hill has the open look. Sinks the triple. Hill's got a pair of triples in the second now for Indiana.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And the pass to Lights Out. David West grabs the miss. West has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Left side West. Poked away. Stolen by Grant.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Makes it 2 points there from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 11 points.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
And Miles kicks to Hibbert. Rebound by the 76ers. Lights Out's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Carter-Williams against Hill. Grant the pass to Lights Out. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lights Out's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Rubio. West with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Carter-Williams. Shot no good. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the...
Substitution on the court.
You're up. Let's go.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. We've got Kendall Marshall. Nerlens Noel is out there with Embiid. Then it's Williams. And it's Swanson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Shot clock at 6. Williams inside. Guarded by Marion. Williams, that's good.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
Lights out Jackson for Embiid. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. 4th, the 76ers.
Yeah, it was an impressive campaign for their big men, and I thought the whole team did a really nice job of getting bodies on people and really boxing out.
Here's Marshall. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Lights Out. Good. And the 76ers lead by 2. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hill dishes to Scola, and it's Lights Out with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Hill kicks to Mahimi. It's back to Hill. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hill's got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Hill leading the charge. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Here's lights out. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Just 5 to shoot. Ripped away. Now the dish to Williams. He kicks it to Marshall. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little...
Need more than that, son.
Doing what I can, coach.
.11 seconds left to play in the third. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound.
Both teams making substitutions here. Pacers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. On the court right now for the Pacers, C.J. Miles and Paul George are the wingmen. Mahimi is out there with Scola, and it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. Back to Scola. Clock at 6. Wide open. And he gets it to go.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's remember what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Sean Marion, he's checked in for Paul George. Lights out, passes to Williams. Here's Sims. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
15 seconds left in the game. Rubio outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling.
It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You're like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
Now hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.
In the back, Kyle, what's your question?
Are you getting the ball as much as you'd like out there?
As long as we're winning, I don't care how much I get the ball. That's not true. I do care how much I get the ball, but I can't put my needs before those of my team. Winning is the most important thing.
Let's go to Jonathan next. You're up.
How's your relationship with the coaching staff? Are rumors of friction accurate?
What are you talking about? Our relationship is great, as usual. And as far as friction is concerned, I don't know anything about those rumors. We do our job every day. We're working very well together.
Okay, you there.
Was the first game everything you thought it would be?
Well, you know it's no secret this is where I wanted to be from the start. So it feels really good to get my first game under my belt.
Was the chemistry good?
Chemistry. You know, chemistry is a strange thing. It can only get better with time. Practice, patience, communication. But yeah, for a first game, it felt awfully comfortable. Thanks, y'all.
And thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time. So that was great. Just so you know, it won't always be that easy.
Yeah, I know. They lob softballs to the new guy.
Yeah, but you did great. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, get out of here.